Hello world, I'm Carp. Welcome back to NEO Scavenger, where last time we ended up here. We were just beaten two bad mothers. We stole their hunting rifle and we cannot put the bullets we have into the hunting rifle, so that is fine. We still have something to explore here, and then we're gonna head to Zom Zoms and see what that place is all about. Hey, there's a locked storage shed. Luckily we have a crowbar so we can get in here. Locked storage sheds are a good sign. Somebody thinks that there's something valuable inside, and nobody else has been able to remove it yet. The question is, can you get past the lock? Yes, we can with our crowbar. We'll use our trapping to make sure there are no traps here. We'll use strong to find some more stuff, and then we'll use this lighter to find even more stuff. So, just find a crowbar and a top. We can't do anything with the tarp, and the crowbar is at 96% condition. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add. Actually, can we take the string? Yeah, we can take the string from this. So we're gonna add that string to this crowbar to have a crowbar with a strap that is in better condition than the one we had before. Take that in our hand, and let's head to Zom Zoms. As the source of the distant sounds finally comes into view, you stop in your tracks, unsure whether it's safe to continue. Ahead, you see a titanic warehouse, like one of those distribution centers from before the apocalypse. There's a dull roar of ethanol generators combined with the occasional rev of unsuppressed exhaust from off-road vehicles. Figures seem to be milling around a low extension on the right, and the occasional ATV arrives or departs without fanfare. You don't think you've been spotted yet this far out, though with all the activity it's hard to tell. So let's reconnoiter the warehouse from afar with our scope here. Peering into the distance, you see a bright sign reading Zom Zoms, a place to eat, hanging over a giant garage door, fenced off behind top and barbed wire. Bright lights, welding arcs, and peculiar shadows can be seen in the fenced area, and more lights from within the warehouse. A semi-trailer attached to one of the loading bays acts as a makeshift gate and pedway into the warehouse. Ragged-looking figures line up alongside the trailer, watched over by armed mercenaries. It looks more like a club than anything else, except for that top area. Then you see a truck on the other side, offloading prisoners or slaves of some sort. That doesn't bode well. But then again, people come and go freely everywhere else, and are entering voluntarily through the pedway. So let's approach the line. While in line, you feel a flutter of anxiety each time the line advances. With each step, you try to catch a glance of what's through the doorway in the trailer, but you still can't tell. Most of the people in line are ragtag looking, wearing mismatched clothes, and stinking of sweat. Some confused, others bored. The guards are better groomed by comparison, though you suspect that they'd just as soon murder you for your clothes if they weren't being paid. Up a few wooden plank steps, you step inside the semi-trailer, and hollow sounds of a crowd echo down the narrow corridor from the warehouse. To your right is a chipboard and mesh booth where an attendant is collecting fees and weapons and stamping people before they walk down the trailer into the warehouse. Stuck or spectator, the attendant drones, looking disinterestedly past you. Let's say that we're spectators. Stuck sounds bad. Like, it's something like livestock. We don't want to be livestock. And we don't want to be, because, you know, if you are ever find yourself in a post-apocalyptic situation, never look confused or be surprised about what's happening. Think that everything that's happening around you is just as things should be. Or maybe how things shouldn't be, but, you know, don't be surprised. If you're surprised, everyone knows you're new and, you know, new stuff. It's bad to be new in a post-apocalyptic world. What you got? Looking behind her, you see... Hey, we do have some other bullets. Where did we put those? Looking behind her, you see eye slabs, shoes, and sundry items. It looks like there are definitely some items they'll accept more than others, at least today. So let's give up our lighter. That is probably a good thing. We don't want to, most definitely don't want to give away our nano mech tech healing kit. So yeah, let's offer that. You offer your item, which she stashes in a metal locker. Hand, she demands, reaching for a stamp as you present your hand. She applies a symbol and a number, then nods to another grisly merc who checks you for weapons. He tosses your confiscated items into a numbered bin and ushers you down the trailer. Inside, it's one part super club, one part gladiator pit. A wall of sound assaults your ears as you cross the threshold. Part human cacophony, part generator exhaust, mostly frenetic industrial music, and the smell of food and smoke. You can't hear it over the noise, but you can feel your stomach rumble at the smell of sweet barbecue. The cavernous warehouse is dominated by a dirt-floored arena with high mesh walls. Spectators ring the pit on 3 sides, the 4th reserved for a large garage door leading outside into the top-fenced courtyard. Beyond the door, you catch the flash of welding arcs where it appears scrapyard robots are being prepped. And opposite the garage door, the thing you really care about right now, a wide booth with grills spewing sweet and spicy smoke in the rafters above. People clamor to get at it and walk away with their prize smeared over hands and lips alike. Barbecue. You wade through dirty patrons, intent on manhandling some ribs, or beans and rice, or whatever it is they've got cooking over there. Who knows how long you've been in cryo? How long it's been since you had a hot meal? Well, we actually did eat a piece of meat a little while ago, so not... Well, it probably wasn't hot since we found it from a dead guy. So, okay. Pressing your way through this final wall of hungry patrons, you get an elbow on the counter, and desperately try to make eye contact with one of the servers. A few eternal minutes later, one of the apron-clad food slingers glances at you, and you nod like an excited dog. He reaches into a smoker box, withdraws a loaded skewer, and places it in your hand. Sweet, succulent barbecue. Savoring at first, you start to grow paranoid that it will be snatched from your hands, and you bear down on it with renewed fervor, huddling with it against your lips as you absently walk away from the grill. So we ate a small portion of meat and ate at Zom Zoms barbecue. This meat, it's like good, fully developed veal, not young, but not yet a beef. Yes, very definitely like that, and not like any other meat you've tasted. In fact, so much so that you think no person with a palate of ordinary normal sensitiveness could distinguish it from veal. It's mild, good meat with no other sharply defined or highly characteristic tastes such as, for instance, goat, high game, and pork calf. The steak is slightly tougher than prime veal, a little stringy, but not too tough or stringy to be agreeably edible. The roast is tender, and in color, texture, smell, as well as taste, strengthens your certainty that of all the meats you habitually knew, veal is the one meat at which this meat is accurately comparable. Yep, you wanna know what this meat is? You can guess quite easily. Just then, an announcer pipes up, with that same oscillating voice every strip club DJ seems to have. He starts hyping the crowd. "Can you count, suckers?" he shouts. Patrons start yelling back. "I said, can you count, suckers?" On cue, a testosterone-fueled wave of shouts comes from the floor. "Raise those numbers!" he calls with expectation, and everybody raises their fists in unison. The music changes, lights switch to UV, and numbers appear on all the stamped hands. Your heart starts to race as you realize what's happening. Looking around, everyone has a stamp, most like yours. They all have numbers, but it's clear now what the symbols are. Patrons like you have silhouettes of vultures next to their numbers. Those unlucky few who don't have lambs. The announcer calls a number, a low number. Feeling somewhat relieved, you raise your hand above your head. Patrons around you look up to it for a moment, then continue scanning the crowd. A scream of protest erupts from the far side of the arena. Everyone nearby looks across, where a commotion is starting. A man is hoisted into the air, like a crowd surfer at a concert, and propelled to the arena gate. Patrons claw the remainder of his barbecue from his flailing hands, fighting over it like dogs. Guards wrangle the struggling man and toss him on the dirt floor in the arena as the gate is sealed behind him. The winner is a filthy, weak, and confused-looking human. As he clambers to his feet, a clacking and squeaking sound crescents from the opposite side of the arena. Cheers start erupting throughout the warehouse as the source of the noise rolls into the arena through the garage door. The bot is little more than a heavy, threaded ring of barbed spikes. A haphazardly hung lead ticker sits atop its mass, flickering the words "Morning Star," confirming your suspicion as to its nature. Without pausing, the bot starts closing in on the human, who, to his credit, has given up rattling the gate and is now facing the more immediate danger. He starts circling left, leading the bot to one side of the pit, then dashes right as fast as he can, bypassing the bot. The move buys him a few seconds, as the bot spins in place on his treads, but he ends up in the same situation on the reverse side of the arena. This continues for a few laps, with the human visibly wearing down. Perhaps realizing his error, he switches tactics and leads the robot towards a support column, and allows it to get close before ducking around behind it. The bot starts turning in place, but the thread gets hooked on the pillar, and for a moment it appears to be stuck. You can sense a tingle of hope in the man as he watches the bot rock to and fro for several seconds. However, the bot's rocking eventually frees it, and it turns to face him again. Crestfallen, the man returns to his original strategy of dodging the robot like a bullfighter, ever more slowly each pass. It doesn't take long for the robot to wear down its already weakened prey, and it scores its first hit, trampling his leg under treads. The man's cry of pain is lost in a wave of cheering from the crowd as the robot backs up. The man hardly has time to limp before it rams him again, this time following through and impaling him against a wall. Drunk with bloodlust, the crowd is now screaming as the robot backs away once more from the stumbling, bleeding man. The bot rams him in the wall one more time and backs away, this time with a human stuck on its spikes. The crowd cries out in ecstasy, which eventually simmers down to a rabble as the arena service personnel remove the entrails. Your mouth agape, you suddenly feel a wave of nausea. You begin looking around, panicked. So what now? We could try to leave, or we could see what happens next. Let's see what happens next. Unsure what to do next, you look around the room anxiously, waiting for something to happen. Well, it is, you got a good medical plan. The voice startles you. Even amidst the shouting crowd, you turn to find a young man with an old face. He looks to be Asian descent, with hair like a mop, big aviator glasses, and an improbably white fur coat. Relax, I don't work here. In fact, I'm gonna try to make sure you don't either. Come on. He turns and heads towards the garage door. Since that's away from the arena's human-sized gate, you decide to follow. You get the sense he's a patron too, or at least not with the management, as neither guard nor patron seems to pay him much attention. A little bird told me, he shouts over the crowd and music, you might know a thing or two about cryogenics. He talks over his shoulder as he walks, as if tossing words your way. I know a guy who's looking for some heavy-duty cooling units. He may be willing to trade for some info and where to score a few. You arrive at the massive garage door and the cool air seems tinged with ozone. His name's the Stoat. Come on, dude, I'll introduce you. Out in the robot prep yard, mechanics are tending to their creations. Your companion stops alongside a tall robot, reminiscent of a farm combine. You shudder to think what it does to a human with those blades, but then something inside moves. Crawling out the feeder house behind the blades is a mechanic who looks around and satisfied waves another out. Waves another out? What? Another hand? What? The second looks more like one of the patrons than a mechanic, starved and scared. Oh right, he waves another person out of the thing. Okay. The spares skulk along the fence line and disappear out of sight. Fur coat guy turns back to you with a proud yet devious grin on his face. The Stout is pleased to make your acquaintance. Now about the medical plan. He just zestfully taps his wrist. Let's just give him the info. We don't want to give him the bracelet. We want to keep the bracelet because that's like our only thing that we know about our history or something. Unsure whether you want to give up the strap, you self-consciously fidget with it a moment, then read it over once more. Instead, you decide to share the facility address. You keep your name to yourself. Smart, he says, tapping the side of his head with his index finger. You're a smart dude. Tell you what. He pulls the box out from under a flight case near the combine bot. Here, he opens the box. Unacclaimed lost and found, let's say. As for me, I may have to check into your fancy clinic soon. I think I'm coming down with a little something. He fake coughs and clears his throat, grinning. He looks over your shoulder. Oh, also, you'll probably want these back. You turn and see a familiar face from the front gate. She drops your checked items in a lockbox. You cast a glance back at the Stout, and he shrugs. Look, I can do this alone. Your safest bet is to go along the fence where they went. He thumbs over his shoulder, indicating the route the mechanic and patron follow. Unless you're still hungry, he laughs, mocking a vomiting motion. See you around, dude. He comes over his shoulder, walking back to the warehouse. Stoat's friend waits as you gather your things from the lockbox. Better make sure you empty that locker while you have the chance. Once ready, you head along the fence, back to the relative sanity of the wastelands. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna go and we're gonna open... Oh, this is the lockbox. Let's... Drank some water. No, I wanted to empty this out. So I probably drank some of our water that was in here. Put that back on our back. Put this on our hand. Put this back on our back. Wait, where... that should be over here. Ooh, we got some whiskey. Nice. We can use that to clean our wounds later on. We also found a cell phone. Do we want that cell phone? We might take it. Ooh, and some bullets. But hey, yeah, the showed us that we had. Oh right, it's in here. No, we don't have any bullets in here. We had 3 bullets somewhere. Oh, there's 3 bullets. Do these go in that thing? No. Nah, no, none of these fit our rifle. Some ketchup. Let's take the ketchup. Hey, shoe. Where did we leave our other shoe? Ooh, 100% hoodie. Yeah, we'll wear that for sure. And is that 100% cargo pants? Yeah. Okay, change our pants as well. Take this. Take the ketchup. Put this back on. We'll take the half a pair of binoculars. No, we can't fit it anywhere. Is this worth anything? It's worth 10. Yeah, we'll take it. Maybe we can sell it later. I mean, it's not like we can use it. Right, and we don't want to go back to Zom Zoms. We could eat some of these potato chips, but that'll make us hungry. And we're pretty sated with our hunger. Oh, these are shorts. Well, I'm fine with shorts. Did we maybe leave it over here? Our other... Yeah, our... Oh! There's an actual gator elegant shoe here. Right. What? Why aren't you going there? Okay. Well, now we have shoes, so we're up to 5 moves, which is very, very good. Okay. Right, so let's start heading... Oh, there's something over there. Let's go check that place out. These places are usually have good loot. Oh, there's another one. There appears to be a few areas. Yeah. Shack in the forest. Being far removed from urban centers, this secluded shack may have more promise. However, it could also be the home of a survivalist or militia member, so beware of booby traps. Yeah. We'll just... Actually... Yeah, we'll use strong and the lighter and not the crowbar. So we're full on loot and full on safety. We found some good stuff. Well, more pants and a t-shirt. That's in much better condition than the ones we are wearing right now. 65. Oh, that 77 is still the best. 65 and 56. Put this back on. The monkey wrench would be a nice thing to have, but we don't have the space for it. There was also an abandoned mobile home over here. Use all the stuff this time. Found another newspaper. Detroit to be a walled city. As successful policing of Detroit becomes increasingly difficult, discussions of creating a physical perimeter for the city gain traction. Dubbed the Detroit Megacity Project, it will be one of the largest public works projects in recent history, employing dozens of contractors and millions of workers. Let's take some strings, since we can still fit those over there. Let's take this plastic bag still. I think we're gonna have enough plastic bags until we find us an actual backpack, which is of course much better. Oh! Crap! Let's sneaky retreat. We don't want to fight with this guy. First of all, he's got a gun and something else in his other hand. But more importantly, he's got this blue sash, which tells us that he is part of a particular cult. Like, I wouldn't know this if if I didn't know this, but he's got a revolver. Did he actually shoot? Fires into the darkness but misses. Let's try to lure him. If we can get him to fall down, this will be good. Oh crap! Oh crap! Stranger unloads on player, pinning them down. Players pinned by suppressive fire and unable to move or use range attacks. Players taking cover and is hard to hit with range. Stranger gas player's upper left leg with a .3 of revolver FMG full metal jacket. Player is stunned and unable to move for a moment. Unknown assailant mauled player's lower right arm. Player is in minor pain and some activities are affected. Stranger shredded player's upper left arm. Player's left arm became crippled. Player is in severe pain and is having trouble concentrating. Player lures unknown target into a trap. Player is exposed an easy attack for a moment. Player is bleeding. Okay, we don't know what happened. Let's blind retreat. Okay, we gotta wait. Okay, we're gonna have to run as much as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're here. And then oh crap! Crap! We dropped our back. Well, we're gonna use this to heal up a bit. Wounds have started mending. Oh, but yeah, we don't have... Oh, crap. You know what we're gonna have to do? Well, first of all, we're gonna have to go next turn. It is now dusk. We're gonna have to break apart one of our t-shirts. 65%, 56%. Okay, this one. So that we can... Ah! We had whiskey! We could actually clean our wounds. Holy crap! He shot us! Like 4 times. Now the thing is, I need to go back and get that stuff. Did we leave it over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or did we come out of the forest? Crap. If he's still here, bloody hell, blind retreat! Like, because he could have picked up our stuff, which is really oh, it's here. Oh, thank you. Now, let's actually... I'm not sure if this matters anymore, but I am going to clean all of my wounds with the whiskey. Okay, empty out. Severe cut. Plain wounds with disinfectant with strong disinfectant, yeah. Moderate cut. Okay, those were the new cuts. These ones are the old ones. I don't think we really need to clean them. And then we put dirty bandages on them, of course. Like, that's not a smart thing to do. But, you know, there's nothing better we can do. I mean, it's better to clean your wounds and then use dirty bandages than to not clean your wounds and use dirty bandages. Like, in real life, I don't know. I'm not absolutely sure about how it goes in this game. Okay, but hey, there's a shack in this forest. Didn't we already explore this shack? Hey! We found a sleeping bag! Man, this nano robot medical kit, like, it's worth so much. So that we really want to keep it still, but it's of no use anymore. Which is kind of unfortunate. 85%. It's better quality shoe than the one we have here. Since that one dude is... Well, damn, it's so dark already that we're probably gonna sleep here. Let's go to the sleep situation. Let's see. We have a couple of possible places to sleep. Okay, this is the best spot. Let's use this, get some stuff from the forest. Do we have a tarp? No, we don't have the tarp. If we had a tarp, we could build a shelter. What we can build is some noise traps. Known recipes. I think it's a tool noise trap. Yeah, we'll build a noise trap, and we'll build another noise trap, and we'll build a third noise trap. Okay, and then we'll head back to the sleeping or the camp square. Put this over here. As you can see, our alertness goes way up. And then we move our sleeping bag over here, and sleep goes up. So we should be, if that dude comes here, okay, this is sterilized water. Let's drink that right now because we're pretty thirsty. Let's eat some of these jelly bears. Oh, I'm actually pressing 2, like I'm holding down 2 on the keyboard so that I can use this straight up from here. Like, I'm a bit more hungry for that, but it is fine. Yeah, okay, let's go to sleep. We'll heal while we're sleeping as well. Oh, we're sick. Oh, something approaches you as you slumber. It's just a dog. It's just a dog. Okay, get up. Hit the dog. It's a feral dog. I don't like hitting dogs, but you know, it's... Oh, why am I blind? Did the dog hit us? No, it's running away from us. Okay, let's just wait. We'll let it run away. Wait. Oh, you're unable to run. Well, it's fine. Okay. That wasn't so bad. And we'll keep sleeping. Fighting off an infection. Yeah. Oh, our health just keeps going down. Okay, we woke up. We are no longer... We probably should have killed the dog. That would have given us something to eat. Okay, let's break down our noise traps. Oh, not enough moves left. Right, let's wait until we have some moves left. Then we will break down the noise traps. Confirm, clear, confirm, clear, confirm, clear. Right, take this, take this. What do we have in there? Like, we had some stuff in there. I don't know, let's put the bullets in there. Right, let's take some of the empty bottles back. What's the situation? Ooh, 95% t-shirt. Yeah, we'll wear that. 95, 76, 64. Okay. Also, oh, this is right. We read this already. Okay, so that's all of our stuff. We're unfortunately weak. I mean, we could take blind. Why are we blind? I don't understand. Are we blind because we're sick, or what's going on? Oh, let's remember to take the sleeping bag as well. And we're gonna need some space over here. Take the sleeping bag. Oh right, yeah, we're blind. It just means because not that we're actually blind. Okay, we're thirsty. Now, really shouldn't have gone this way. We should have gone over there. So let's, because we could maybe find a cooking pan from somewhere. That would be really nice, because if we find that, we could make sure that the water is clean. But I mean, we do have some water here, so let's just drink the water. Let's not be thirsty. Okay, there's some spoiled meat. We won't take the spoiled meat. We will. Well, let's just straight up eat the ketchup. There's some more newspapers. Eyes Lab, now free with multi-generational contracts. That doesn't sound good. Roid Rage. Troy Jupiter Group has been dealing with a month-long strike at its mine at Jupiter's L4 supercluster. The sometimes violent dispute has choked supplies to Earth and cost Troy Jupiter around $1.2 billion in revenue. So there probably should be a dollar sign there. And we'll eat the salty cracker as well. Makes us a bit more thirsty, but that's fine. Let's drink some more. But hey, we don't... Well, we have a weakened immune system, so we probably are sick. I was trying to... Hey, we're not sick anymore. I think we are. What happened? Our plastic bag broke down. Yep. Let's use... No, let's use that. And take this stuff. And we'll head towards here. Go through the crumbling apartment building. Nothing. Now, let's just hope that we weren't too close to the guy with the ribbon who shot us. Because if we were too close, we will get a disease that it's really hard to get rid of. While forcing open a promising looking container, your hand slips, leaving you with a sore hand. It's nothing serious, but it has hampered your scavenging efforts for now. No useful items found this time. Your activity likely alerted nearby creatures. Oh, that's fine. Okay, we'll take that flip lighter, a 72% thingy there. We'll get rid of this. Take the better plastic back. There's our strings, so we should be 15. I thought that we couldn't, you know, put those in such a big stack, but apparently we can. And there's something on the ground here, and some water. Okay, now we are not, but now we could have bad water, and we don't know at all. I mean, a lot of the water we drank could have been bad. Okay, let's check out this abandoned apartment complex. Ooh, good stuff. Let's check the other one. Which one of these is... Oh, this is only 2.5%. Nah. And another patch of black mold. But we do have a some sort of air filter, so that shouldn't bother us that much. Yep. It was 2.5 before we used it, and now it is 2.4. We have here medic, clean rags, boiled. Yep. That's also something we could do. Let's put a string on these binoculars. Make binoculars with strap. Put them on our neck. I don't think it increases the range that we can see, because we're already seeing 2. But you know, it doesn't take space, and we can sell them later on. Okay. Now let's not eat those; that'll make us more thirsty. So let's move on. Going on a hill always uses 2 movements, so or going into a forest. So basically, you'd want to always use like only 1 movement to go there in this game, just to be, you know, more effective. But it's not really that important to be superbly effective. Hey, we found a tactical boot. We will wear that for sure. Also found a gray shirt. We can probably put that on. Yeah, it's 69%. Yep. On the hoodie and this thing back on. Take that water. Oh, and a newspaper. Foiled again. A protester associated with an international peace movement was arrested Thursday after bypassing the active denial system ADS parameter at Camp Grayling in a tinfoil suit. Jack Haley, 43, of Grayling, MI, Michigan, was cited on suspicion of trespassing on government property. He was found by security forces after crossing a runway wearing a reflective suit composed of aluminum foil. It is believed the foil allowed him to bypass the ADS unharmed. When asked if this constituted a failure in the ADS, an army spokesman said, "We had a breach, we responded, and everybody walked away healthy. I don't think we have to worry any more concerns today than we had before." Okay, let's go here. We can scavenge some stuff. Scavenging in the forest, like even though it shows it's marked, hey, you can scavenge here, it's usually pretty useless. If you have some... We have trapping skill! Bloody hell, I'm completely forgetting that I took trapping skill. So let's scavenge here, and then I'll head to the forest and show you what we can do with the trapping skill. And after that, we're gonna end this episode. Want some more water? Ooh, a box! Unfortunately, we can't put the box on our back. Running shoes, no. Okay, let's take the water. There's a piece of old newspaper. Twiggy twine, the best way to bundle bushels of cotton sacks. I don't think any of this is safe, but there are some recipes, so we'll just take them in case we get some more recipes. Okay, if we go to the forest, ooh, there's something I want to head there. Now we can use the stretch of forest. Oh, we can't use our trapping skill here. Huh. I thought we could. Well, apparently I was mistaken. But yeah, hey, we're gonna end this episode here and continue from this point in the next one. I'm Carp, this has been NEO Scavenger. Goodbye, world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.